Nice, nigh, touchdown. The linebacker picked it up. That was not a forward pass. First down and 10 football. Back to pass. Magnano steps up again to the outside Simmons. Look what he does after the catch. Down that sideline, dances. He's gone. Marcus Simmons, touchdown, millionaire.
Play action by Watkins, rolling to his right, throws wide open, touchdown!
First quarter. On their third play from scrimmage, quarterback Brent Burley's pass gets picked off by Logan Ott and returned for a touchdown to put the Warriors up 7-0.
The action. Going good. Back to pass. Got a man there going up. What a catch! 25, 20, 10. Touchdown. 67 yards. Down here to the right. They come Altner, Winner. Big hole in the middle. The fullback running inside the 5. Touchdown. Mounties.
Welcome to Touchdowns and Tailgates, powered by the Fairfield Auto Group. And we're inside at Muncie, Pennsylvania. Head coach Sean Tatro. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, man. It was a big game Friday night. Our fans were really into it, and we're happy to have you back again this week.
Great win over the Sayre Redskins. Still,
yep,
or did they
still
change
the
the
Redskins.
name? Still go with the Redskins.
Yep.
Good. Beat you earlier in the season. You went up there, put a licking on them.
Yep. I mean, they
should say went up. You went up there earlier.
Yeah, we went up there earlier. We unfortunately turned the ball over a little too many times, and they came back here. We got a little redemption. Our O lineman stepped up huge, and we ran the ball effectively, and it came out with a victory on Friday.
And from what everybody I talked to, and I was away over the weekend, but they came down here to your field, and you manhandled them physically, and everybody was surprised. Doc Massey filled me in a little too that you took the fight to them.
It's one of those things. Our linemen are the heart of our team. I mean, they saw all the press clippings. They saw the O-line's not doing well. The O-line's not playing well, and they wanted to come out and make a statement. We put the big boys in there, and we let them eat all night long.
So it's funny how the media can be great motivation sometimes.
That's funny how that works.
Anything you want me to say to motivate the kids, or keep it good?
No, we're good for now.
All right. So here we are, right where you wanted to be. District championship game. Single A heading up to Canton this week. Fill me in on it.
I mean, it's one of those things. We played Canton up by Canton again once already this year. It was really bad weather. Phil was a little beat up a little bit, so we're hoping to get some good weather Friday night, and we're excited. As we talked all the time, we want to see a team beat us twice, so we're excited to go up to Canton for the challenge.
And I like your chances going up to Canton, and you're being generous on the field. the field, you'd be better off playing in a parking lot than on their field. But that's another story.
It's a little slick.
I would like to see the district championships. We have enough turf fields in our area. Take the weather factor out of it. Have the district championships on a turf field. Host a couple of them at a time. District people will be happy. They'll make money on them. Yep.
We would love to play at Mansfield University up in the Northern Tier or Tawana or wherever they want to play. We're fine with wherever we're going to play. We're excited, and we can't wait for the challenge in Canton.
In honesty, you'd rather play them in a parking lot in that field, wouldn't you?
It's a little rough, but we're going to be up there ready to play. They have to play on it too.
All right. Anything you want to add? We'll bring in some Muncie Indians and talk to them about all the good that's going on.
Nope, we're good. We're excited. I mean, we can't stress enough how excited we are to go up to Canton. It's going to be a great test, and our O-line is ready for the challenge, and they're ready to make a name for themselves again.
And it's week 12 of the high school football season, playing for a district title. Does it get any better?
Oh, nothing beats it. We can't wait till Friday. It's going to be cool in the air. You hear the fans loud and excited, and we can't wait to get up there.
And we'll take a commercial break, and we'll be back with some Indians.
I play softball, fast mass.
We play soccer, fast mass.
I swim and play track, fast mass.
We play hockey, fast mass.
And we're back with some high-flying Indians. We'll do like we always do. You know I know you, but the Key and Peele style, I'll let you guys introduce yourself.
My name's Coleman Good. I'm a senior. I play safety and quarterback.
And running back.
And running back, yeah.
Okay. My name's James Jordy. I'm a senior, and I play O-line and D-line.
My name is Donovan Deal. I play middle linebacker and guard.
We got some linemen in here today, huh?
Yeah,
hey,
good to see you.
Good to see you, QB Coleman. So let's start back playing. How good does it feel? Sayre went up there, lost, revenge, moving on in district championship.
Yeah, it was tough to watch those couple games like Sayre we lost to, and I wasn't able to play in that game. So I'm thankful just for the opportunity to be out there playing again. I like the sport. It's a lot of fun to play. So I'm thankful to be out there helping out my team out any way I can. So it's fun.
And how about these linemen over here? You got Coleman back. You beat the Redskins. The program's come leaps and bounds from when you started playing. How does it feel to be in the program?
It just feels amazing. I feel like us as a unit have really come together, and we're really starting to hit our stride. And it's a great opportunity to see what we can actually do, like further on. Maybe we can take it just further than the district championship.
You think Coleman's the best football player in the area?
You know, I'd rate him like top 3. I'd put like we have some good water boys. I'd probably put them up there.
There you go. That's
Something
what
like
I was.
that.
Oh, you got it. Let's move it on down here.
I think us as a unit, like you said, we're doing very well and progressing leaps and bounds from where we've been. So,
what's your favorite part of playing football on a Friday or Saturday night, depending?
Probably when the score is close and the crowd is wild. You coming from both sides. There's no other feeling like it.
There's nothing better in high school football.
No.
And playing on the line, you guys don't get a lot of credit, but I heard how physical you guys were against Sayre. Made a great statement. Tell me about that. I know you took it to heart after the first time you played him, but fill me in a little bit on the.
Like, we need, as a team, to come together, and we did that with our line and everybody else against Sayre. So,
and
we need to work hard.
From what I heard, you manhandled them. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, good job. A lot of Indians on the field. Redskins, Indians, so much for political correctness, right? That's a good thing. How about you? Tell me about it. I mean, you got another crack at him. You got this guy back. And
yeah. Well, it was just a really good opportunity. I know that we really want another shot. They're a lot bigger than us, and we really wanted to prove something, like that Muncie could actually do something to their O-line, because we've been really getting downgraded all season, so we just really wanted to come out and punch them in the nose and show what we could actually do.
And you did that. Back to Coleman. Here you are, senior year, district championship game, going to go up to Canton. What's that mean to you?
We're going to give it our best shot. I mean, it all comes down to this. Everything that we ever worked for growing up, you know, all through junior high and high school, you know, everything builds up to this. So, I mean, it's exactly where we want to be in a big game and district final senior year, so it's great.
Exactly where you want to be, and I know you'll be ready.
Yeah, we'll be excited.
How's the throwing arm?
It's doing all right.
All right.
We'll hopefully work in there a little bit more, so we'll see what happens.
I heard Chris Massey filled me in. You said you should be tailback. Is that right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Just joking around.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, what it means to you. Now you get to go up to Canton, play for a district championship.
Yeah, it really means a lot to get like another shot at it. I really want nothing more, because it's what it is basically now at this point. It's like a rivalry. Like, they beat us, now we're coming back. So I really want nothing more than just go up there and just show them what we can do as a team and really just progress beyond that.
And I want nothing more than that. I want you to go up there and stomp them.
Yes, I hope so. I hope.
How about you?
I think,
and again, where the program came from now, district championship game, doesn't get any better.
I think that we need to go up there and play as a team like we did against Sayre, and a lot of our juniors and seniors have been here before against Sayre in the district final. So I think we just need to take it from 2016, put into 2018.
I agree, and I got a good feeling about this game, but we always end it with, give us a shout out. Anybody you want to go to, and who would you like to give a shout out to?
Probably Coach Tate and Coach Webber, because Coach Tate has coached our O-line and made us better than we have been in past years, and Coach Webber is the linebacker coach, and he's helped me a lot throughout this year. So
you got a great staff, and that's great shout outs. How about you? Who you want to give a shout out to?
Geez, it's hard. I'd probably
you can give two.
I give two?
Yeah, you give whatever you want.
Okay, so I'll give a shout out to the coaching staff, because they really have done a wonderful job this year and all that stuff. Probably give a shout out to my Graham.
Nice.
Yep.
You want to give one more out since I gave him two? Family, anybody?
Oh yeah, my son, Jackson.
Nice. All right, cool quarterback. Here we go. Who's your shout out?
My big guys. I mean, without them, it wouldn't happen. And to tell you the truth, I'm thankful for the opportunity to play. So without being healed up, I mean, I gotta thank the Lord for getting me healed back and playing again. So I'm thankful for that.
You never go wrong thanking the Lord, do you?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So here's the good news. Muncie Indians, guess what?
Going to district final.
District finals, and you're my Webb Weekly Team of the Week. So I'm going to feed you guys again.
Much.
So we'll get it set up, and we'll feed you, and the best of luck, all right? Go get a district title. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
Fairfield Auto Group cares about their customers and the community they live in. During the month of November, Fairfield is giving back. Join us as we donate $25 to the Lycoming County SPCA for every vehicle sold, new or used. There's no need to travel to find your next vehicle. Fairfield has the best service, the best selection, and the best customer service, even beyond the sale. Make it Fairfield for fair deals and help us give back to our local SPCA. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
And we're back in our Webb Weekly studios with Doc Massey from the Sun Gazette. Always good to see you, Doc.
Yeah, good to be here.
How was your weekend?
It was good.
Football?
Got to cover 2 football games, so I was happy.
Absolutely.
The more the merrier.
And we're winding things up here. Locally in the West Branch Valley here, we have 3 teams playing on.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't I let you cover what happened in the weekend and who's moving on?
Well, we got Montoursville moving on in AAA, Jersey Shore and Quad A, and Muncie in Single A. And all 3 of them. Jersey Shore, we knew was going to roll against CMVT, but Montoursville, well, we knew where they were going to roll to, 50-8 over Athens. But Muncie was a really good win over Sayre, 19-7.
Why don't we do like we do? We'll start big schools and go down, which starts with Jersey Shore, and I'm going to be up there the end of the day here, but playing 4A district championship against Selinsgrove.
Yep.
Bulldogs get to host it.
Yeah, and that helps a lot. And I mean, these 2 are as familiar as it gets. This is the 5th. Well, it's the 6th straight year they're going to meet in the playoffs, and 5 times in that 6 years that they've met in the final. They've split those 4, and this will be 12 games in 6 years for the 2 between them. So there's no secrets there. They know what's coming.
Amazing.
Yeah.
In the way Coach Gravish has turned to the Jersey Shore program around. Yep. And this is 5 out of 6 years Jersey Shore's played for a district championship.
Yeah, and they're going for their 3rd title in that time. And they're peaking at the right time. Selinsgrove beat them 31-10 in week 2, but that game's ancient history. Jersey Shore's come light years from there.
And obviously we have Southern Columbia. Everybody talks dynasty about Southern and AA. Mm-hmm. But as far as locally here, Jersey Shore's really had a dynasty here as far as the greater Susquehanna Valley, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if you win 3 championships in 6 years and play in 5 of them, that speaks for itself. And like you said, from where that program was before Tom Gravish came along, it's pretty amazing to see what they've done up there.
It is amazing, and we'll catch up with Coach Gravish and talk a little more about the Bulldogs later. So that gets us down to 3A, and the Montoursville Warriors play on. No surprise there.
Yeah, they did what I thought they would do and hammered Athens and made it look easy. It was 43-8 at halftime and dominated both sides of the ball. And now they get ready for a really good Lewisburg team coming off a huge win over Central Columbia.
And I watched over the years, and you have too, since we've gone to 6 classifications was last year, but before, it's always great to host that first playoff game.
Yeah.
And it's even better when you get an opponent that you can get everybody into the game.
Yeah, and it was a luxury for them because he sat Logan Ott and Dylan Mall out, who would have played, I think, if it was a tough game, but it gave them that luxury of resting guys that might have needed a week off and getting guys as healthy as they can, getting some momentum under your belt, being able to work on some things that you're going to need to work on moving forward. So, yeah, between that and being at home, that was a nice luxury.
Yeah, and it's a great way to start the playoffs for the Warriors. Mm-hmm. And that moves us on down to the small school football, Class A. Yeah. Muncie made it through.
Yeah, that they surprised me. I mean, because even though it was at home, Sayre had beaten them 28-14 2 weeks earlier, and Sayre was playing great. They had won 5 of their last 6 games, and Muncie shut them down. They held them to 117 yards. It was an impressive statement win.
And from people I've talked to back to Muncie, I've been told, and it was a different South team at the beginning of the year when you and I watched that game, and it was a great game. Mm-hmm. South was at full strength, but the thing that impressed us when you and I talked was how Muncie out-physicaled South Williamsport.
Yeah.
And from what I hear is they really brought it to the table physically and just took Sayre behind the woodshed more or less.
Yeah, and they turned the tables on Sayre because it was kind of the opposite the first time around. But that's why Muncie was so good early in the year, and now that they're getting back to that. And they got Coleman Good back. He didn't play quarterback, but I like what they did. And they put him in the back. They put him at running back, and he ran for 94 yards, utilizing an athlete, and that paid huge dividends. And it's going to be a lot of fun when they play Canton. That's going to be a heck of a game.
And again, we can't compare Williamsport to Muncie, but Coleman Good might be the best football player left playing at this time because of all the injuries. I mean, you take the guys out that have been injured and couldn't play. Coleman Good's a heck of a football player. He can play anywhere in the field.
Yeah, he's just one of those special athletes that you just, whatever position you need somebody to plug in, he can go do it. And he's a leader, four-year starter on both sides of the ball. He makes that team better.
And he likes to practice. That's how you know true football guys that like to practice.
Exactly, and you need guys like that to elevate the performance of the others to make his teammates better.
So, anyway, Doc Massey Player of the Week, Sun Gazette.
I'm gonna go with Dylan Wilt again. I think I gave it to him last week, but he's been unbelievable and 3 interceptions. He caught a touchdown pass. He had the pick 6 to clinch the game. He scored 4 touchdowns 3 different ways the last 2 weeks. I mean, he's a senior that's playing like he doesn't want his high school football career to end. He's developed into one of the best players in the area, and it's been a lot of fun to watch him have this season he's having.
And he was truly has developed because he didn't start out being that type of ball player and a thin string bean type kid. And he's really still thin, but he's really turned himself into a good football player. Worked hard.
He has. He's been one of their MVPs. And I'll give a shout out to Tanner Budman for Montgomery. Give him Player of the Week to 219 yards
I think that's
in his final game.
Doc Massey and I both feel bad for the Montgomery Red Raiders. They should have been in district playoffs. They were their league champs, and for some reason only 4 teams. But that's another story for another day.
Yeah, but he had a heck of a.
They played Montoursville in the Eastern Conference championship game, and he played unbelievable.
Yeah, and it was a kind of the perfect way for him to cap his career. Ended up with over 3,800 rushing yards. In the 2000s, he's the only 7 other guys have run for more career yards than he was, and he passed Kyle Datras on the all-time rushing list. And
my buddy Kyle.
Yeah, so that when you're passing guys like that says a lot about the kind of career you had.
That does. And Montgomery, again, another team stricken by injuries early in the season, sort of cost them their playoff spot because they would have sewed that up. But that water over the bridge at this point, right?
Yeah, they did their best with what they could, and to win the NTL title after they had been down for so long is still a heck of a season for them.
Well, it's been a great season with you, Doc Massey, and I'm hoping we do one more week. Maybe more, but we'll see what happens in the games this week, and that'll determine if we're back with touchdowns and tailgates. And thank you for your analysis and your great insight.
My pleasure.
And your statistics. Without your statistics, I don't know where we'd be in this.
That's what I'm here for. That's what they pay me for.
We'll take a commercial break. We'll catch up with Gary Crispin down with the Montoursville Warriors.
Fairfield Auto Group cares about their customers and the community they live in. During the month of November, Fairfield is giving back. Join us as we donate $25 to the Lycoming County SPCA for every vehicle sold, new or used. There's no need to travel to find your next vehicle. Fairfield has the best service, the best selection, and the best customer service, even beyond the sale. Make it Fairfield for fair deals and help us give back to our local SPCA. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
Hey guys, we're back. Touchdowns and tailgates. Gary Crispin with J.C. Kiefer. This time of the year, Coach, we love it. Playoff time. Second round, PIAA District 4. Coming off a big win, you're 9-2. Team with the best record in the area, but doesn't get easier with a good Lewisburg team coming in that seems to improve and got some guys back.
Oh, for sure. They're playing really well. They're really big up front. We had an opportunity to scrimmage them back. That was your
only scrimmage.
That was our only scrimmage. Yep, before week 1. So we kind of had an idea that maybe we'd meet again, and I think it was neat for Coach Persing and those guys down there and come up here. It was a good, solid, scrimmage, and it's physical. You're right. They've been improving every week, and getting their the receiver back, I think, really helped them.
Farinado, it's got to be the guy catches 10 for 200 yards first game of the year.
Yeah.
And then he gets hurt in like the third game, and they're never quite the same. But now they've got him back. And, they lose to Central Columbia, giving up 42 2 weeks later.
Yep.
They beat him 7-6 and hold him to like 100 total yards. A different team as we start the second season.
Yeah, in that first game against Central, the ball really bounced Central's way. And that happens in high school football where it's really difficult. You get a couple tough breaks to go against you, and it's tough to rebound. And I feel like that's what happened in that first game. But Lewisburg Central back and forth, just a defensive battle last week. And Lewisburg just stout up front. Like I said, they're big up front on both sides of the ball and really did a nice job. I thought their kids, their coaches never quit. They were down the whole game. Even though it was only 3 points, 6 points, they were down the whole game and had a big play, drove right down, scored with a minute and 30 seconds left. So you got to really give it to their coaches and players, man. They never quit and came out with the win.
There seems to be similarities, your team and their team. Balanced, the quarterback throwing for a lot of yards, a veteran guy, Hunter Shear having a big year, playmakers all over, and they've got a guy named Max Moyer who's going to end up with 2,000 yards, only a sophomore. Let's talk about what they bring to the table for your defense.
Yeah, he's a stud, and they give him the rock, and he pounds the ball. And like I said, it starts with those guys up front, though. They just have girth up front. I mean, they have a couple 290-pounders up there. You know what I mean? So they're not a very good matchup for anybody. So they want to run the football for sure, like any high school football team. And I think that's what I've always said. That's what wins championships. I don't care what level, if it's Pee Wee, junior high, high school, college, NFL. Usually the team that's in the Super Bowl, the national championship, the state championship, you can run the football and you can play defense. And that's really what Lewisburg's been doing here the last couple of weeks. They're running the ball. They're playing good defense. And you're right. That's what we preach. That's what we want to do at Montoursville. We start with defense, and we want to run the football to open up our play action passing. And I think you're right. Both teams are very similar.
Yeah. And okay, where are you right now? Here you are, 9-2 coming in, a team that's obviously hoping to bring back the District 4 title of Montoursville. What do you need to do this week to win this thing?
Well, try to control that line of scrimmage the best we can. We know they're gonna get some of their chunk plays running the football. Want to try to limit Farinado, to only a couple explosive plays, and see what happens. But I'm most concerned with the line of scrimmage with their big boys up front. Are we going to be able to match up and tackle, Max? Because he's going to get his carries, and can we limit Farinado on the outside? Then on the other side of the ball, their defense. You know what I mean? They've been playing really great defense. We've got to be able to run the football. We can't be one-dimensional. We've got to be able to, convert our third downs, I think, is huge. Aside from the typical penalties and turnovers, everybody knows that.
Are you guys where you want to be right now? Or are you a step away?
Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I think we're right there.
Just from the way you're playing right now.
Yep, I think we've improved as well, and just trying to figure out exactly, piecing that line together and who's going to be where, and we've talked about the depth we have at running back, so that helps this time of year. But I love where we're at. The message to the guys today in the team meeting was, we're here right now, and it's tough to get here. Ask any of these area teams. It's tough to get here with injuries and everything else that's the intangibles that go on. We're here. So cherish this moment.
Sure.
Play your best. Have fun. Enjoy this. And if it goes our way, we're back in the district championship right where we want to be.
Absolutely. A year ago, you guys took the lumps, but you had that degree of confidence. Little smile. You knew you had a lot of really good guys. Didn't give up. They had confidence in the coaches. You had confidence in them. Here you are, 9-2, almost like you knew you'd be back in this situation.
Yeah, it was a different. The season that we had last year, you would have thought, boy, we'd be down in the dumps. We were excited about all the kids we had coming back, and they didn't disappoint, man. They came out and played great football, and we're not done yet. But man, what a turnaround! What a season we've had. The buzz is back in Montoursville. You know what I mean? We're back, so we're just excited about now, the future, and everything that's going on here.
Coach, congratulations. Great year. We're excited about being here. We'll be here with our game of the week, and we look forward to Burrow getting out to back these guys, the blue and gold. Good luck.
Thank you.
J.C. Kiefer, we've got more touchdowns and tailgates from Montoursville right after this timeout.
Fairfield Auto Group cares about their customers and the community they live in. During the month of November, Fairfield is giving back. Join us as we donate $25 to the Lycoming County SPCA for every vehicle sold, new or used. There's no need to travel to find your next vehicle. Fairfield has the best service, the best selection, and the best customer service, even beyond the sale. Make it Fairfield for fair deals and help us give back to our local SPCA. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
Hey guys, we're back. Touchdowns and tailgates here with Webb Weekly. Gary Crispin along with Cole Rank, Hunter Shear, Montoursville Warriors, guys, kind of exciting. District 4 semifinal coming up. Cole Rank is a guy you've been playing almost everywhere, fullback, linebacker, defensive end. It's got to be a fun situation, especially when Hunter Shear is able to hit you with a touchdown pass this past week.
Yeah, sure is, especially, well, it all starts up front with our line, too, especially when they can block like the way they did last game. It really helps to be able to throw touchdown passes like that and stuff.
Absolutely. Hunter, you know, a year ago, you guys took your lumps, but there was a degree of confidence that the coaching staff had in you, knowing you guys were young guys, going through a tough schedule, but now here you are, you're 9-2. It's almost like it was expected the Warriors would be back.
Yeah, the off season we started out coming in before school doing workouts with all the quarterbacks, and especially I got good looks last year of the teams we played, and they've made me better. And like, I don't know, they've just from last year to this year, I think I've had more time, and our line has given me a good effort, and the playmakers we have is.
You got to be seeing the field that much better. I mean, this year as a quarterback, getting that last year under your belt, being confidence in your game, and now you've got one of the certainly the best passing rating of anybody in this area.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm just worried about getting the gold.
Sure, absolutely. Cole, let's talk about what do you think the turnaround has been this year? Just guys all playing together, believing in each other, getting ready to play, hopefully for a district title?
Yeah, we have a really good group this year, full of like a lot of juniors and seniors, and they're all playing together very well, and we're all close friends and stuff and do a lot of stuff together, so that really helps.
I think the other part of it, and the coaching staff seems, you guys are having fun, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's got to be a key when you're playing with your buddies, guys you grew up with for a long time. There doesn't seem to be any dissension. You hear certain teams, guys are complaining, there's problems. Doesn't seem to be that problem here, right?
Yeah.
What about your leadership role as quarterback? Where do you see yourself coming in as a junior, but a guy that they look to get the ball to them out there offensively?
I just make sure everyone is keeping their composure. I think we learned a lesson after that Danville game. And once the Selinsgrove game started getting a little chippy, I had to go out there and kind of calm them down, tell them that we need to keep our heads and stay composed so that we were able to come out on top in that game especially.
This is going to be a tough game. Lewisburg, very good football team. What do you expect this week, Cole? Your coach is telling you about the Green Dragons. They seem to be getting better. They're big up front. What do you expect this week? What do you think the key will be?
I think the key will be up front with our line, like Coach Kiefer said. As long as they can block good and get through on defense and stuff and be able to make plays, I think we'll be good there. And we just got to be sure to lock down Farinato and all their wide receivers and stuff and all their weapons.
And certainly one weapon you have is Jackson Delaney. Pretty good when you can go out and throw the ball to a guy that's caught it 30-plus times coming in, and the balance of the run and pass. What about what you need to do offensively to win this coming Saturday night?
I think that it's going to start up front. I think our line needs to be able to establish we need to be able to establish a good run game, and that will open up things down the field for us.
Hey, guys, good luck. Hunter Shear, Cole Rank, Montoursville. Let's get number 10. All right. Should be fun. We will be there, Babe, Mare, and I, and the rest of the Cable Sports crew. WebWeeklyLive.com, CableSportsLive.com. We'll link it to Facebook. Going to be a replay game. 7 o'clock Saturday night. We replay it Sunday, 10 a.m. right here, WebWeeklyLive.com. We go to Jersey Shore next. Touchdowns and tailgates. Don't go away.
Fairfield Auto Group cares about their customers and the community they live in. During the month of November, Fairfield is giving back. Join us as we donate $25 to the Lycoming County SPCA for every vehicle sold, new or used. There's no need to travel to find your next vehicle. Fairfield has the best service, the best selection, and the best customer service, even beyond the sale. Make it Fairfield for fair deals and help us give back to our local SPCA. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
And we're back, and I'm up at Jersey Shore with head coach Tom Gravish. Good to see you again, Coach.
Good to see you.
couple weeks ago I was here, and we didn't want to look ahead. You're 0-0 for the week, but I sort of had a feeling I'd be back here before the district championship game, and here we are.
Yeah, we like to only play it one game at a time, and we took care of some business, and here we are for a district championship game here in Jersey Shore against Selinsgrove, a team that we've played now. This would be the 12th time in six seasons.
Yeah, Chris Massey mentioned that earlier in the rivalry that's developed. 5th district championship game in 6 years, I believe, for the Bulldogs. Quite a program. Great job here, Coach. Quite honestly.
Well, I think it's credit to the players that we have, and the middle school coaches, our varsity staff, and it goes all the way down to our youth coaches. All of those levels are very supportive of what we're trying to do, including our booster club and our parents. So it's a lot of people should get credit. It's not just the coaches or this year's team. It's something. It's a building process.
And Chris Massey and I were talking that everybody hears about Southern and District 4, and obviously they're a little bit out of my coverage area. I like the West Branch Valley, but the sort of a dynasty you built here in the last 6 years.
I'm not sure about that, but we're just looking forward to trying to play a good football game against a very outstanding, well-coached football team in the Selinsgrove Seals, and hopefully we can make things happen here in Jersey Shore on Friday night and win another district championship.
I hope that happens too. And talk about Selinsgrove. I mean, them like the back of your hand. Let's just skip to the chase. What do you have to do to win the district title here Friday night?
We have to run the ball and pass the ball effectively on offense, and be in manageable down and distance situations. We can't get into situations where it's 3rd and 17 and 18. Not to say that you can't get out of those situations. The percentages aren't very good in your favor. So we want to be in manageable down and distance situations on 2nd and 3rd down. And conversely, on the other side of the ball, we want to limit Selinsgrove to a very minimal gain, if maybe a loss on 1st down if we possibly can. That's not easy because they're a well-coached team and they're an intense team, but that's our goals. When we are successful in the past against them, that's what we've been able to do. We want them to be in 3rd and long, looking for 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 15 on their end of it.
Wrap it up here, and we'll talk to a couple of your players, but I always ask the players who they'd like to give a shout out. Who would you like to give a shout out to?
I'd like to give a shout out to everybody associated with our program this season. All of our players, they've always done what we've asked them to do. We play in sloppy conditions. It's not an easy sport to play. And shout out to our parents and boosters for sticking with us. And, they're always preparing us with, Thursday night team dinners. And they do what the coaches kind of plan for throughout the season. And, our assistant coaches, they do a fantastic job for us. And I'm really appreciative also of the job that, our middle school coaches do. Many of them play a game role on Friday night. So there's a lot of people that work hard 12 months a year in preparation, for a successful football season. And that goes right on to our athletic director, Mr. Stephen Alexander, and our school administration. So we have a very good supportive administration, and it's a team effort. We have a good relationship with our high school band. They do a fantastic job, as also our cheerleaders. So it's a family atmosphere here at Jersey Shore, and I'm just very proud to be a part of it.
Great community effort. And Chris Berman used to say on ESPN, nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. I don't know if you remember that, but that was the thing. I got to say that about you guys up here. Nobody circles the wagons like the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. You're going to come strong every week, and no matter what the adversity is, Coach, you do a great job of leading your team. So,
well, thank you very much.
And we'll take a commercial break. Good luck to you Friday night. We'll be right back with a couple Bulldogs.
Fairfield Auto Group cares about their customers and the community they live in. During the month of November, Fairfield is giving back. Join us as we donate $25 to the Lycoming County SPCA for every vehicle sold, new or used. There's no need to travel to find your next vehicle. Fairfield has the best service, the best selection, and the best customer service, even beyond the sale. Make it Fairfield for fair deals and help us give back to our local SPCA. Fairfield, you're gonna love us.
And we're back here with a couple of gentlemen that just happen to be Bulldogs. Introduce yourself, boys.
I'm Kobe Peacock. I'm a senior here at Jersey Shore, and I play wide receiver, safety, and I'm also punter.
I'm Anthony Darby. I'm a senior here at Jersey Shore, and I play offensive tackle and defensive tackle.
Anthony, so you do the work in this place, right? You linemen do the work for pretty boys like this? Just kidding, but tell us about being a lineman and the hard work and the effort it goes up here at Jersey Shore.
We just paved the way for our offense, let our running backs hit the holes that we make for them, and just make the pass for them, I guess.
And you do a great tradition as linemen. Linemen a tight-knit group?
Yeah.
Definitely are. Back to you, you've had a great career. I've known you since you were a little bulldog. What have you enjoyed the most being part of, besides winning? I mean, you guys seem to always be in the district finals or in the hunt. What have you enjoyed the most about the Jersey Shore Bulldog program?
Probably how our team this year has battled through all the adversity that we've been put through, and we've taken things 1 week at a time and came out with just one game, 1 week mentality and gave everything that we had into that 1 week and usually came out on top.
And I got to tip my hat to the players and the coaches. You guys, everything since the start of camp through now, I mean, you battle. One of the toughest schedules in the area you've taken on and done real well. How about the schedule? Every week there's a great opponent. How do you like preparing for that?
It's a faceless opponent. I think just everyone's like Southern, like they're a great team, but I took them like they're just the same team as us.
Fantastic. Boy, Coach Gravish does a great job with you guys preparing you, doesn't he? Yeah. So how about you? I know faceless opponent, but get to knock heads with good teams every week.
Yeah, nothing was easy this season. We didn't have really any blowouts until this last playoff game, and we didn't take that like it was going to be a blowout. We practiced just as hard as we did every other week. If it was Southern or whoever's next on the schedule, it doesn't matter. We just got to go out and practice as hard as we can. It doesn't really matter who's on our schedule. We just go out to win the game, be 1-0 at the end of the week.
And your coach's approach is the same approach I would have if I was coaching, and when I had it was win the week.
Yep.
Simple, right?
Yep.
Not so simple though when you have to lace them up, right?
Yeah. It's there was some tough times there in a couple of those close games like Montoursville, and we really had to battle and dig deep, and everybody came together as a whole unit and a family here, just like everybody is here at Jersey Shore. It's really nice environment.
It really is. Great football community, great community in a whole here at Jersey Shore. I always ask for a shout out. I'll give you two of them. I'll give a couple shout outs to whoever you would like.
I can't thank the underclassmen enough, and especially my linemen here for giving it their all and helping us seniors out to have a great senior year, and just battling because you never know when it's going to be your last game, and we got to approach this game like it's going to be our last.
You're a smart guy. Always give the big guys a shout out too. How about you? A couple shout outs.
I'd like to give a shout out to the scout team for preparing us every week and trying to get us better.
People don't understand how important that is either. I mean, that flies under the radar. And you're lucky up here you have enough players to have a scout team too. You know what I'm saying? Good job, Coach Gravish over there. Anybody else?
I'd like to also give a shout out to the coaching staff for drawing up a good game plan every week and letting us execute it on Friday night.
Well said, and they do that. They sure put you guys in a great position to win each night. And hey, I'm going to wish you the best of luck. Bring a district title home, Jersey Shore and Lycoming County, and I'm looking forward to the game.
Yes,
so,
sir. Thank you.
That'll wrap it up for Touchdowns and Tailgates. Hopefully we see you next week.
At the 41, Potts cutting to the outside. Grayson Potts bounces out 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Potts, end zone, touchdown.
From the gun, drops back to pass. Looks, throws over the middle in the end zone. Circus catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
First quarter. On their third play from scrimmage, quarterback Brent Burley's pass gets picked off by Logan Ott, return for a touchdown to put the Warriors up 7-0.
The action, going good, back to pass, got a man there going up, what a catch! 25, 20, 15, 10, touchdown, 67 yards. Down here to the right, they come Altner, winner, big hole in the middle, the fullback running inside the 5, touchdown, Mounties.